in there.
Mama.
Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to A Course in Miracles discussion, followed by Chanting for Change for anybody who wants to stay on for that. I'm Teri Angel. I'm here with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen. Can you hear me? Oh, you're muted. Okay.
I
And
have a barking puppy dog here.
oh, I gotcha. We have a wonderful family.
I may need to close and open and close. She's calming down a little bit. She's just very, very spunky today, which is a beautiful miracle.
Oh, it is. That's amazing. Thank you,
Got
Katie.
2 spunky puppies today.
So our family to discuss Course in Miracles is Charlie Charming Kuntz,
Hello, everyone.
Christine and Sunny,
Mm-hmm.
Sharon, looking beautiful,
Howdy-ho. Hello.
Auntie Jean, and we
Everyone.
have Melanie back with us. Melanie, thank you for joining us.
Oh, I thank you so much. I was trying to remember who was the Course of Miracles that I really like it, and then I was like, is it this one? And I said, I'm gonna try.
Yay.
I'm so glad to be back. Welcome. All right, every night, Miss Karen Palmer takes us into our heart, and it's such a beautiful experience. So Karen, the floor is yours.
Okay, so this is our lesson for February 11th. So this is our time to connect heart to heart and feel into that absolute oneness and know that we have this beautiful place within that is undisturbable. So we have an opportunity here to ignore any outside noises and just follow the sound of my voice. So rest and trust and listen so that you can feel this beautiful experience of knowing that God is your strength and vision is his gift. And this is your time to still the busyness and to be gentle with whatever is coming up for you. And know that you have a friend that is always available to you and always in your heart. That friend goes with you wherever you go. Today, that was our lesson. Now we focus on God is our strength. Vision is his gift. God is indeed our strength, and what he gives is truly given. This means that you can receive it anytime and anywhere, wherever you are and in whatever circumstances you find yourself. Your passage through time and space is not random. You cannot but be in the right place at the right time. Such is the strength of God. Such are his gifts. So we allow this time to just still the quiet mind so that we are connecting in to that divine mind, and we feel that connection with the divine mind in the immaculate awakened heart, and we just rest in that. And then just coming back, feeling that strength and that vision coming into this moment and letting yourself just be ready to receive the miracles.
So beautiful. And Kaylee, thank you for chiming in there.
A little playful, joyful puppy love energy.
I love it. Yes, that's what we all need, is more of that joy energy in our lives. And
Puppy
I
love.
just loved it. Thank you. Thank you, Teri, for letting us hear your voice. And, you know, sometimes that's what, just like people, animals want to be heard as well. They want us to pay attention and to really see them. And so we see you, Kaylee. We thank you.
I think she's just so excited to be feeling better again, and you know, it's she's very spunky about it. So I'm so grateful, because honestly, I didn't feel like she was going to come back to being her spunky self again. So I'm so grateful. You know, life is interesting. We just have to roll with the experiences, and we have to stop projecting our fear and our doubts onto anything, anywhere. So this has been a great lesson for me. And knowing that feeling of, you know, God goes with me wherever I go. I have really enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed doing the 3 to 5 minutes. And I just I know we only have to do one. I know we only have to do one, but I just kept doing them throughout the day. I just, every time I saw another opportunity in a quiet moment, I just let myself go there. When I was pulling weeds, when I was, you know, just everywhere I was, it was just beautiful. It's a beautiful experience when we just rest in that.
Yes. I love what Pam wrote in this chapter for lesson 41. She said, what appears to be is a hologram of my beliefs. As long as I continue to invent cures for my personal house of horrors, they will continue to start in my reality. But the minute I question their validity, they will literally disappear. So, Karen, that's exactly what you were saying. It's like, as long as we give it credence, as long as we pay attention to it, that something is coming up to bug us or irritate us or, show itself as something less desirable than what we want, it's going to keep coming up, and we're going to keep trying to cure it. We're going to keep trying to fix it. And there's nothing to fix. There is nothing to fix. And that's the beauty of doing these exercises, realizing, God goes with me wherever I go. So whatever is showing up, that's what I'm supposed to see through God's eyes, not through physical eyes, not through something that we think is wrong or we have to correct it. No, it's our only job to love, just to show up in love and see with our spiritual eyes. So I'd love to hear how you all did with this exercise of God goes with me wherever I go.
Yes. Sonny will follow me everywhere I go to every day. So she might way better now with Teri, and she might be healthier. See? That's a miracle with the dogs.
It is a miracle, Chris. Thank you for saying that, because our angels in fur, as we love to think of them, they show us God. They show us unconditional love. And, sometimes when they're demanding of our attention, it's because we need to see them. We need to see them more fully and to sit with them and say, what do I need to know right now? So anytime those of us that have animals, anytime they're, you might think, acting out or being disruptive, what do I need to know right now? And just ask that question, because they're channeling God to us. So just listen to what the message is. And I'm so glad that Sunny's feeling better and doing better. And yeah, she's a little angel in fur. Thank you, Chris.
Yep, and McCowan, the dog, with too, Kaylee, so that's good.
That's so true. And especially dogs, for some reason, to me, they're a gateway to spirit. They just always love us so much unconditionally. And, that's the way we should all be. But God came with me to the grocery store today. And we went very early because we found out when we go to Walmart, it's better to go very early. And the thing I noticed, I was going around Walmart in pushing my little cart. Everybody seems so gloomy. And it really, and I just happened to walk past the pharmacy, and they have a mirror, like a full-length mirror there. And I caught myself in the mirror, and I looked so happy. And I think that's what the Course in Miracles is doing. And I thought, well, if I'll just keep looking like that and walk around the store, and maybe everybody else will start feeling picked up. And, quite a few people talked to me, so I think it did work. So that was my experience.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. You are a little miracle for sure.
Well, guess I'll go next. My miracle was Sunny barking and waking me up at 5:30. So I got up and I put her out, and I'm like, oh, she's barking again. So I was, and then I fed her and gave her shot, and then I sat down to do the lesson, right here, and and Sonny came and laid next to me, and I'm there, and it's quiet and I don't hear a thing, nothing. And then the refrigerator shuts off. I'm like, oh my God, that was on, and I was just in so quietness that, when you get in that zone, you think you're there, and I really wasn't, and because the refrigerator was on. And I was just sitting here before, and I'm in quietness. I hear the buzzing in my ear all the time, but and then I hear like miles down the road, like a car zooming by or something, and But when I was sitting there, I was feeling really good, and and saying it to myself, God goes with me everywhere I go, and and doing that for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then Sonny's laying next down there, so then I lay down on the floor with Sonny. And I never do that. And I was laying on the floor with Sonny, and that was nice. And yeah, so it felt good, And she's so skinny. Oh my God, the poor dog. But she'll get fat again, hopefully. Anywho, it felt good doing it. Yeah.
And by saying
And
like,
I went out and went to the store and everything, just like Auntie Jean said, a lot of people aren't in the same space we are, Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie.
Well, I had an extremely interesting day, and I did not know what the lesson was because I didn't expect to be here. And I have a friend in from New York that's here for the Super Bowl weekend because Super Bowl's in Arizona. And so I spent the evening with him. He's in Congress, and the Congressional Black Caucus was here, and they partied, and I had memories of 25 years ago when I used to do that lobbying job. And I'm sitting in and amongst an enormous, because it's not very culturally diverse here in Arizona, or Scottsdale, I should say. Or maybe it is, and it's just not around me. So I often have this uncomfortable feeling, like, no pun intended, I kind of lost my black card. And so I'm sitting there and I really feel like I'm not comfortable because some people are resonating, but very few, and they would only speak to me for a moment because they knew each other. So I understood that. But some would come to the table and introduce themselves to the people, 2 people on the one side of me and 2 people on the other, and just kind of like I wasn't there. And so there was another event today, and I just tried to put myself to peace with that. I said, okay, I don't know why this is, but it's going to change. And then I just prayed this morning. I said, I have to go to this place again, and I want to be more comfortable and even kind of excited. And I was inspired to call my friend who I worked with, Teri, you know who Dara is, and she helped me create this thought. So when I got, first of all, I thought I was going to be late, and I got to a parking space. I didn't have cash, and all he took was cash, and I found an ATM that gave me cash. I get to the party, and it's exactly right on time. My friend Greg got there 2 minutes before me. I get to meet Katie Hobbs, our governor, and Mark Kelly, our senator. I sit down, I said, okay, please let me be around people that I feel comfortable, because everybody was Black there too. And which was a great thing. I don't mean to say it as a throw off. Oh, I sat next to one lady. We excitedly spoke, and she's got an organization she wants me to collaborate with. I sat next to another lady randomly, and she's like written a book. And then I got the chief counsel for, I mean, it was like, oh, I was flying high. And then I come home and I said, oh, I can go to A Course in Miracles. And I look, I'm like, that's the lesson? God was listening all day long.
Beautiful.
I love this. You can't make this stuff up, right, Sharon?
No, you
No.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. It's so good to see that smile on your face. And thank you for being here with us. Thank the angels for opening that door for you to have it happen that way.
Yes. Thanks. Thank you, Terry, because it didn't feel good the other day. This feels much better.
Yes, it feels so much better. So,
For
Melanie,
me-
did you want to share something with us?
Oh, yes, of course. For me, I was noticing that, okay, so I have more discipline to pray to God, to do meditation. And I noticed that I was not the only one who had certain wrong beliefs, and that I started to read one book, and they were like, oh my God, this is not only me. And I found that the book was written like in the 1800s. And they're like, oh, so this is an old lie that it runs in everybody's mind. And they say, oh, and it's not true. And they're like, wow. So I started noticing that God would talk to me extremely sweet. And I heard that he was telling me, may you hand your issues to the Father? And then I said, of course, my dear. And I was able to feel so much love. Like you were saying, like God is everywhere. Because, I was like, but where is he? I don't see anything. And then after, after that, I was saying, yes, God is everywhere. And I was able to feel like that wherever I was going, I was so loose, so detached that, yes, I was giving love to everyone and able to feel that unconditional love from everyone, and walking very, very straight, like that. Like I felt that, yeah, this is a child of God. I'm a child of God thing, and like God will tell me, don't you ever think that you're not with God. and, then, and then I would continue, very straight. It was very, very pretty. And and then one friend, I called him. I was not expecting that he was trying to contacted me, but then so then I called him because I was so surprised. And then he says, please forgive me if you were not the lady that told me that you needed the help in your spiritual life. And I told him, I need to see if you can do this, because I'm not going to put my trust in anyone, but I am determined to change, even if you're going to help me or not. And then I hang up. And then the guy go and calls me back again, and he starts telling me all kinds of beautiful things about God. And I said, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I felt that everything was off from me, everything. And he started to tell me, you're a child of God, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, it is true. And that was it. And then I came to this when I said, I'm going to hear more beautiful things.
Well, I'm so glad you're here, Melanie. There's no accidents or coincidences. You will be at the place where you're supposed to be, to hear what you want or what you need to hear, what your soul needs to hear. So thank you for showing up here with us tonight. It's so beautiful. Okay, well, we're moving on to our lesson that we're going to focus on tomorrow. God is my strength. Vision is his gift. Now, I wanted to read what Pam Grout wrote. She says, I've chosen to replace that with these 4 lines. My passage through time and space is not at random. I cannot fail in my efforts to achieve the goal of the course. It's a gift, and I don't have to do anything. I can receive this gift anytime, anywhere, in any circumstance. And I love that. That's such a great way of thinking about that gift that God has given us, a vision. So, Karen, would you like to share that lesson?
Yes. So, God is my strength. Vision is his gift. The idea for today combines two very powerful thoughts, both of major importance. It also sets forth a cause and effect relationship that explains why you cannot fail in your efforts to achieve the goal of the course. You will see, because it is the will of God. It is his strength, not your own, that gives you power. It is his gift, rather than your own, that offers vision to you. God is indeed your strength, and what he gives is truly given. This means that you can receive it anytime and anywhere, wherever you are, and in whatever circumstance you find yourself. Your passage through time and space is not at random. You cannot but be in the right place at the right time. Such is the strength of God. Such are his gifts. We will have 2 3 to 5 minute practice periods today. One as soon as possible when you wake up, and another as close as possible to the time you go to sleep. It is better, however, to wait until you can sit quietly by yourself at a time when you feel ready, and then it is to be concerned with the time as such. Begin these practice periods by repeating the idea for today slowly and with your eyes open, looking about you. Then close your eyes and repeat the idea again, even slower than before. After this, try to think of nothing except thoughts that occur to you in relation to the idea for the day. You might think, for example, vision must be possible. God gives truly. God's gifts to me must be mine because he gave them to me. Any thought that is clearly related to the idea for today is suitable. You may, in fact, be astonished at the amount of course-related understanding some of your thoughts contain. Let them come without censoring, unless you find your mind merely wandering, and you have let obviously irrelevant thoughts intrude. You may also reach a point where no thought at all seems to come to mind. If such interference occurs, open your eyes, repeat the thought once more while looking slowly about, close your eyes, repeat the idea once more, and then continue to look for related thoughts in your mind. Remember, however, that active searching for relevant thoughts is not appropriate for today's exercises. Try merely to step back and let the thoughts come. If you find this difficult, it is better to spend the practice period alternating between slow repetitions of the idea with eyes open, then with eyes closed. Then it is to strain to find suitable thoughts. There is no limit on the number of short practice periods that would be beneficial today. The idea for today is a beginning step in bringing thoughts together and teaching you that you are studying a unified thought system in which nothing is lacking that is needed, and nothing is included that is contradictory or irrelevant. The more often you repeat the idea during the day, the more often you will be reminding yourself that the goal of the course is important to you and that you have not forgotten it.
Okay.
Yeah.
God is my strength. Vision is his gift. I love that. All right. We want to thank everybody for discussing the Course in Miracles with us tonight. Those who are in the Zoom room and those who are with us virtually. We appreciate you coming in at night and lending your energy with ours. And we are going to start the chanting. So anyone that wishes can stick around for that. Sharon, it's so great to have you with us tonight.
Yes.
Love
Thank
my
you, everyone. Love you. I felt all of your energy and I appreciate it.
Everyone
Have fun
miss you.
chanting. Oh, thank
Yeah,
you, Christine.
I
Thank you,
will
Charlie.
want but God, Sonny. So
Yeah. Good night.
Isabel and Hope were with us online. Thank you for.
Oh, hi, Hope.
Hope, we love you, Hope.
We certainly
Yes, you
do.
do.
All right, so we're going to go into the chanting. The first chant is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Karen, please talk about that.
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom. Then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all illusions and illness be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Nam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Back into our heart center. Going deep into our heart, we realize the freedom that comes with release. When we let go of perceived blocks in our lives, all the obstacles, all the barriers that we think are there, We open up to what is there, which is love. Only love is real. So let's feel into that love. Let's feel into that beautiful power of just being as we go into this next chant. It is known as the miracle chant of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Karen?
Yes, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
we
Nam
do.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo.
All right, let's go back to the breath. Bringing that breath deep into our lungs, holding on to that energy of love, peace, joy, freedom, just allowing yourself to be immersed in that energy, which these chants have brought through so prolifically for us, making us expand out further and further into our world. And every night we chant Om 3 times. Om is the cosmic sound of God, so we give all honor to our Creator. And then stay in your heart for another minute, connect in the heart and the brain, and then we will give our love away. So take a deep breath in, and let's begin the chanting of Om. Now hold that energy as you go a little deeper, feeling that love. And what we want to do is, as a group, all together, we're going to send that love out over the world, wherever it needs to be. So just breathe it into your heart. Exhale it out to the world. It knows where to go. It knows who's just waiting to receive that light. Our only job is to love. So breathe it in and send it out. Om Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Thank you, God, for this energy of peace. Thank you for the love that we hold. Thank you that we can shine that light for others to find their way to this beautiful energy inside of them. And thank you for the connectedness of us all into the oneness of all that is. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who shines your light. Our miracle Marlene joined in with us. Hi, Marlene. So every night we make a declaration. And that declaration is so beautiful and so precious to us. And we want all of you out there to learn it and to be saying it every day with us. The more we say it, the more powerfully it grows and becomes something that we all can experience out in the world. Let's see if Sunny would like to lead us in our declaration tonight.
Yes, he is on the week the prayer that a peace on my oath, and he would pass me a loving with God conversation so that my humans to be accurate and love with them. So 1, 2, 3.
We declare
that
there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside us
So it is.
Always.
forever.
Ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
How beautiful. Thank you, Chris and Sunny.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been doing this for 985 days now. And we've been doing this as a group known as
the peace
for
peace.
Peace for Peace.
Peace.
Right. And you know what? We're all peace here. And Marlene's pea, she's in the in the universe somewhere in a way. She's a pea, and all the people listening are peas, and the whole family is peas. Karen's a pea, Teri's a pea, Charlie's a pea, Chris is a pea, and Sunny is a doggy pea, and so is Kaylee. She's a doggy pea too. And I have 2 doggy peas that are asleep on the bed. But everybody's a pea. They just don't know it yet. But I just read that there are millions of people who are chanting, just like we are. So it is spreading. It is spreading all over the globe. So wouldn't you like to be a pea too?
And Hope and Zena are peas.
Oh, are
Thank you,
they
Hope.
here? Absolutely. There are English peas.
They're English peas. I've never had an English pea. That sounds really good.
I think most of the peas are English peas. Well, there's sweet peas and English peas.
Is English muffin?
Oh, and Hope says we are.
Yes, and then yeah.
And if our Gracie was here, she'd be saying that
The
the hills are
hills
alive.
alive.
The sound of
Sound
chanting
chanting
and the sprinkling of
and the
peace and the
peace
smiles on
of
faces
faces.
as pieces coming around the corner when we chant.
Yeah.
Every corner on every street in all the world, there's peace.
You know what else she would say? Be
Be
kind.
Be
Kind.
kind. Absolutely.
You have to remember that.
So thank you, all peace. Thank you to everyone who listened in and will listen in on the replay. We love you so much. We appreciate you every night to chant with us. And before chanting, we have a great discussion on A Course in Miracles that starts at 8 o'clock Eastern every night. We'd love to have your energy there as well. So we're going to get out of here and get on with the rest of our night, or let you get on with your day if it's day for people. I know it's really late for you, Hope, but thank you for being here with us right now. And we're going to leave you with
Good night.
and good night, Gracie, wherever you
Yeah,
are.
we are.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.